This is the number one reason most people don't start building wealth early. It's not because they're lazy, it's because no one ever told them how powerful time really is. Most people your age don't even think about investing until in their late 20s or even 30s. But here is the truth: every year you wait is a missed opportunity. When it comes to growing your money, time isn't just helpful, it's your biggest advantage. Let me show you something wild in this video. Time can turn small, consistent investments into serious wealth thanks to compound interest. You probably studied this in your math class sometime in the middle school, but do you know how useful it is in the real life? You can think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. At first, it's small, but as it rolls, it grows faster, bigger, and then boom, you've got an avalanche of money. The secret isn't in how much you invest, it's when you start. Hi, guys, my name is Parul. I'm an economist, and I like to make videos on personal finance and US economy and how everyday economic decisions affect our daily life. Let me give you an example. Let's say you invest $150 a month starting at age 20. Now compare that to someone who waits until 35 and invests $500 a month. You still end up with more money just because you started earlier, even when you invested way less overall.
Here we are assuming that we are investing till the age of 65. So when you start at age 20, you have 45 years to invest. Monthly contribution and initial investment is kept the same at only $150, and the interest rate is 8%, which is a typical S&P 500 market index rate, annual average, and we are compounding monthly. So when we calculate it, we get this amount, which is $796,605. And now let's compare it to somebody who starts much later at age 35 and who invests $500 monthly with the same interest rate of 8%. That person ends up with lesser amount even when they started investing a higher amount every month, and they only get $750,000, 647. So this is the difference that compound interest makes, that your total contributions, if you noticed in both cases, for the person who invested at age 20, their total contribution, if you look at, is just 81,150, whereas for the person who waited till 35 years and started investing $500, their total contribution was much higher. So this shows the point that time is your biggest advantage when it comes to investing. So even when you start contributing less amount and your total contribution is less overall, if you stay invested for long, you gain the maximum returns.
So, where should your money actually go? Here is a simple rule. I love this 5-20-25 rule. You should not have more than 5% in a single stock. Secondly, don't put more than 20% in one sector like technology or healthcare, and hold at least 25 different stocks from different sectors. This keeps your portfolio diversified. So if one company or industry crashes, you are still safe. Now let's understand the different types of stocks where you can invest. So there are two main kinds of stocks. One is value stocks. These are slow, steady, and reliable. You can think of Pfizer or Procter and Gamble. Second type is growth stocks. They are riskier but exciting. So some examples are Apple or Tesla or Nvidia. So having a mix of both is a smart move. It's like packing an umbrella as well as sunglasses. So you're ready for whatever the market throws your way. Now, what if I tell you there is an easy button? That's a shortcut that even Wall Street experts use and Warren Buffett recommends for most people. Any guesses? We're talking about index fund investing. An index fund is like a giant basket holding hundreds of companies. When you buy one, you automatically own pieces of all of them. There's less guessing and less stress and more growth. And they're cheap. Some can cost as little as $2 per 10,000 invested. So when you compare that to high fees managers, they often perform better. These active managed funds claim to do better than the passive ones, but in reality, most of the time they're not able to beat the market. Even the seasoned investor Warren Buffett said, just buy index funds and chill, bro. Now, two of the index funds that can be a great starter pack for you. First is S&P 500 Index Fund. This way you own the top 500 US companies by market cap. And second is an international index fund where you basically own companies from all over the world. So with just these two, you are pretty much investing in the entire global economy. Now, let's be real. Gen Z may be dealing with high rent, relatively low wages compared to inflation, and student debt. But they also have tools previous generations never had. They can bypass stockholders completely. They also don't need a big amount of money to invest. Basically, you can start with fractional shares or an ETF. You just need a smartphone and a few dollars to start investing. I think the only thing standing between you and your future wealth is time. The best time to start investing was yesterday, but the second best time is today. So do not delay. Whether it's $5, $50, or $500 a month, just start. Your future self will 100% thank you. If this video helped you, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more money and finance tips. My name is Parul. I'm an economist and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.